I just cannot create when the room is like this. It's just not good for my creativity. I don't have homes for everything, which is half the problem. Everything else has got very messy, as you can see. Despite being messy, I still try and stay really organised. Start with this area. Are you ready to see the transformation? Hi there and welcome back to a new video. It has been a few months since I sorted out my craft room and it looks like it too. It needs a really good sort out. I'm actually, one, in the middle of filming a weekend vlog, and two, I need to get at my desk and film a journaling video for tonight. I'm really last minute. But I feel like I can't actually work in that room at the moment. It's just so messy. So today we're going to have a really good blitz, have a good sort out, try and get back to how it should be. And I know that you all love these videos, so I'm sharing it with you today. So I hope you'll enjoy this. Tidy up, declutter, organise with me. I think I need to get rid of some stuff. Definitely need to put some stuff in its homes. I'm going to show you now and you can see how bad it's really got. Here we go. So in case you're not familiar, I do run a craft business from home. So it's not just hobby, it's work for me as well. And I'm in and out of this room all the time and it tends to get pretty messy, as you can see. I don't have homes for everything, which is half the problem. My desk is very messy. I did need to make a birthday card very quickly on Saturday as we were heading out the door. It was very last minute, hence the mess here. I do generally tidy up my desk area after myself, but everything else has got very messy, as you can see. The first thing I'm going to do is sort out my desk so then I can film the video, because at the moment nothing's being filmed on there. It's far too messy. And then I'll film the video and then I'm going to come back and sort this room out. I just cannot create when the room is like this. It's just not good for my creativity. So let's sort this out. This shouldn't take too long. It is just a case of putting a few things in their homes. I keep all my creative stuff in a box. But like I said, I was running really late and just wanted to get a card made. So all I need to do is just put these bits away. Let me know if you are like this. Whoops, too. Is your desk messy? Can you create in a mess? Or like me, do you have to just tidy everything up before you can start again? Let me know what you're like. So let's try this video again. I did tidy up the desk yesterday, which I'll show you in a moment. I think I showed you that yesterday, didn't I? I ended up not coming back in here. I ended up being tied up at my desk working yesterday. And then I just got so tired. I am really tired. We had such a busy weekend. I've been filming that for a weekend vlog, which you'll see on Sunday. And I'm still really tired from that. I'm not really in the mood for doing this today. However, I keep putting it off. It's a job I need to do, and the longer I put it off, the messier it's getting, and so I just need to do it today. I've cleared out the afternoon, so this afternoon is free to do this, apart from a couple of work calls. So today is the day, despite me not feeling like it. So we're going to have a declutter and sort with me, try and make some progress in here. Even if I don't do amazing, I think any progress is better than nothing, isn't it? I think that's what we need to tell ourselves. So let's have another look at what we're tackling today and then we'll decide how we're moving forward with this. Do you keep on top of your craft room? Are you good at keeping it neat and tidy? Do you have a system? Or like me, do you do really well and then it starts creeping back and after a few weeks you start to get sort of messier and messier? Because that's how it certainly is for me. And that's strange because I'm a really tidy person, except for when it comes to this space. I am, however, going to completely blame all my work stuff, because I feel if it wasn't for all my work stuff in here, which I really struggled for space, I would not be in this situation. If I didn't have all the stock that I don't have space for, it would be a lot tidier. So maybe when I eventually stop doing my monthly kits, I will have a tidy craft space again. That would be quite nice. My desk, however, is nice and tidy. So that's a good start. We've done the desk already. I think for now, I've just stood back on a book. Right, let's put the book away because I was using this to make that birthday card the other day. Let's pop that in there. Okay, so that's tidy. We need to sort this stuff out. I think what I'm going to do, anything on the floor, I am going to move onto the landing for now. I think that would be the best bet. Let's do it that. Everything out, and then I'm going to work on surfaces, I think. Okay, we've got a plan. I'm actually kidding myself. I don't actually have a plan, and a lot of the stuff that I'm moving out from the floor doesn't have a home, and that's half the problem, and I don't really know where to put it. But I hate keep getting in this mess. Right, let's clear everything out. I can't even open the door properly at the moment. Oh, I tell you what else I'm going to do. I am going to grab my iPad. I'm going to put on a podcast as well and play something there, just so it's nice and listening to, because then I find that I enjoy it so much more. My favourites that I often listen to. Honey, I'm a Homemaker. I'm going to listen to that whilst I sort out this mess. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe. 'Cause every poison word that's on your breath makes me hate the smell of cigarettes. Breathe. Just breathe. And by the way, I do have a creative community as well as my online shop, my subscription boxes, in case you're really into arts and crafts and journaling and scrapbooking and all that kind of thing. I will leave the link to my community down below. It's my Patreon community. We have monthly online classes. We have crafty Zooms where we craft together. I have downloads. I have so much going on. Plus we have an amazing chat group as well. And there's even a happy mail tier as well if you want something sent in the post. Ow! Dropping loads of postcards on your foot hurts. This is what I've just dropped everywhere. I have got loads and loads of postcards for my kits. I've actually got a postcard box in the cupboard just outside my room. That really hurt actually. I'm going to pop them all in there. And I've got all this leftover stuff from kits, just odds and ends. Just going to pop it all in here. Some of it, like, to be honest, these magazines that are left over, these can be binned. It's pointless keeping those. Postcards. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. That's a little bracelet here. We got these when we did the Walking Dead walking tour in Georgia in the States. That's a little memory somewhere. I need to clear all this stuff out. So much stuff. I've also got a lot of leftover stock from my kits. I used to just pop it on the website, and I've been really bad at doing that since we've moved into this house. So I've got loads of stuff for sale, and I've not even got it listed on my website. I found a whole bunch of envelopes in there on the floor. They're really handy. And a load of little die cuts. Right, where can I put these envelopes? I've got a drawer actually here, full of card blanks and envelopes. They're going in there. Got this little thing here. This used to be on my wall in my old studio. Live, travel, adventure, bless, and don't be sorry. I need to create some bargain boxes again, where I just cram loads of stock into boxes and sell them off. Got some gift wrap that is no longer wrapped. I think I might fold that. A load more gift wrap as well. Oh, there's two different sorts. These bits can go in the bin. And these are journaling cards that belong in the journaling drawer. bits and pieces. I've got an empty Starbucks bag because I thought I might actually do a journal with it, but I haven't, so that's going to go in the bin. I keep far too much stuff. More washi tape, more journaling cards, and let's tidy this up as well. So I can see the floor again now. It does need a really, really good clean, but I'm going to do that at the end because no doubt if I'm moving things around, it will just get messy again. So we'll save that till the end. Bin is up on my desk. I'm now going to sort out the surfaces. By the way, that's everything that I've just taken off the floor. That's such a lot of stuff considering how small the room is. Let's start with this area. I think for me, one of the main problems as a crafter is that you see everything that has possibilities. Everything that you pick up you think you can use and you know you will use on a future project. That's what I find really hard with parting with things, and especially with stock when it comes to obviously my work stuff. I know I can sell it, but then that will only happen if I actually list things and put them on my website. So it's a very difficult situation. I'm not great at just getting rid of things. Everything I see has potential, and I know there will be lots of you watching this that one will either think just bin it, or two, any crafters will be like me and you would probably keep it too. If you see a bunch of paper, if you see a stack of envelopes, you know you're going to use that one day and it's going to be really, really handy. How many times, if you're a crafter, have you got rid of something and then wish you hadn't afterwards? Because I know I do that a lot. Or I go to use something later and I think, oh, I could have used that. So it's very, very tricky. But I think the secret is to go through things like I am now and actually being a little bit ruthless, but also having home for things as well, which is what I am failing with today. I think it's made me realise today how many things I have that don't actually have a home. So I've got down to a few last bits and pieces. I've got some stickers there, and these were sent to me by my friend Lise. Some other bits and pieces. Look, I've got these nail art stickers. Aren't they cute? I've got some little layering bits. This was my list. I was looking for this the other day on things I want to finish up this year. That's going well, as you can see. Got a few postcardy bits. So these are all just bits and pieces. Oh, this was sent to me with a Happy Mail postcard. Some bits there. So these are just things that I've kind of like got on the go. Quite like having a little tray for that. And then I'm thinking I like having my journals. Oops, I could do with dusting with this really. I can't be bothered. Let's tidy this up like that. How about, or let's put this up there, and then we'll have my, oh actually no, because these are more Disney. No, I guess they're not all Disney, are they? And that's my weekly journal. So I've ended up putting my weekly journal there, and actually I don't know, I like my little mood board there. Let's pop that like that for now with my little tray. Let's move that like that. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? This is my box for bits and pieces from Germany. I might actually see if they will all fit in this one bag. Yes, they do. So I've got all my Germany bits in there, and this can now live in my junk box there. This box is empty. I bought myself a wooden pen. I love Garmisch-Partenkirchen when I was in Germany for €2. I'd forgotten about that. This is all the trip confirmation, which we no longer need because we've done the trip. This was left over from my Route 66 journal, so that's going to go in my junk journal box, and that is. Look how much better that already looks. I'm so pleased with that. A few bits and pieces to tackle up here. Yes, I have got 2 Pepsi cans on the go. I finished one earlier and I've treated myself to a second this afternoon. This is my Christmas journal that actually belongs downstairs in the journal box. I have an IKEA little coffee table, and the lid lifts off. It's like a basket underneath, like a wire basket, and all my little mini books that I've made over the years live in there. They all live in there together. It's a really nice place to keep them, and I still, despite that being finished in January, it still hasn't made its way down there, so I will do that today. I have a question for you which involves this punch. I used it to punch. I think I put some glue on some tissue and paper, and it's completely gone, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't even know, can I even get anything in there anymore? No, it's completely jammed. Have you ever had this happen, and what did you do? I really like this little punch. It's just a little circle one. It's one that I use a lot, but it's completely wedged in there. I don't know what to do. I've never had one where I haven't been able to fix it, or at least sort of get something in there to pull it out. Completely gone. So any advice, please? I would be very, very happy. And more stickers that have never been put on my website. Look, I've got all those. I think what I might do is actually put all of them into a box. I've never gone on the website, and then one day I need to photograph them and pop them all on there. I know I have a lot. A couple of little, oh, these were for a kit that's coming up. Little nail sticker things. These are actually not to use for nails, but to use as stickers. So in effect, let's pop my Pepsi cans on there. I've got a tiny bit left on there. That's kind of done now, isn't it? That's all tidy. And then it's just going through. I've got a few little bits and pieces. Got these teeny little mini journals. Might pop those in my charm one. This was my birthday present from Aid. I don't actually know what to do with it. Oh, that's cute. That's not my birthday present from Aid, that's something else. My birthday present from Aid was original ticket, Disney World coupon, coupon for my birthday date. Little vouchers from my birthday month, but I don't actually know what to do with them because I don't want to put them on display. I don't want them to fade. Can't frame them because it's a voucher book. So I'm not quite sure what to do with them. It did come with this postcard as well, one of the original postcards, which looks so cool. Look at the trees outside the castle. That's in Orlando. Doesn't that look so different? I might actually pop that up there for now. What do you do with the little booklet, the little Disney tickets? Any ideas? Let me know. I think before I sort out any of that, I'm going to clean up the carpet because it is very, very messy in here.
What you give is what you get, but I don't see how you can handle it. Made up my mind now. 'Cause I know this world is beautiful.
My vacuum cleaner just died. I forgot to charge it. I feel like everything's stacked against me today. I'm really, really tired. I'm really struggling, but I want it done. I ended up doing quite a bit of work this afternoon, which has eaten into my time here as well. And I've got quite a busy evening with work. I want to make more progress. I think I might just do the shelves there, sort them out, because that's for the stock for this month and next month's kit. So then some of the landing stuff can actually go up there. I think I now need to prioritise trying to sort that stuff out there. So yeah, I've got quite a few boxes. I think that would be quite helpful. So like some of this is stuff left over from last month's kit. So like for example, I've got a little bit of string. I might actually just pop that in here with all my other sort of like threads, trimmings, that kind of thing. These are so cute. I love these. They are little fabric tags. Let me show you one. Like that, little fabric ones. I've been stapling them to pages and things like that. I'm going to pop these in one of my drawers. Actually, these will go with like embellishments and things. Quite like those ideas. They're so sweet. So we've got the boxes with this month's kit. And then we've got some leftover bits from last month's kit. So, oops, just bits and pieces. What's in here? These are all leftover bits. That's the thing with crafting, it's always lots of bits and pieces, isn't it? Right, we've got some trimming here that can go in my trimming offcuts. That's always handy. Got some bits left over from last month's kit. I'm going to make a rubbish pile. Got some patterned papers, they can go in my paper cupboard. And I love this tissue paper, look how pretty. That's definitely going in my junk journal box. I've even got this. This was just me testing out a punch. I'm going to keep that. I even like the torn edge. We'll use that. Okay, so making a little bit of progress. I think odd ends now I'm just going to bin. I do really like these stickers left over from last month's kit though. I'm going to keep these on the side because that's the kind of thing I use to layer up. But I am going to be quite ruthless and keep a bin pile. There's only so much junk we can actually keep and use. Right, this is all for next month's kit. So I need to get all of those bits and pieces together. I think what I'm going to do is bring like one thing in at a time and go through it. So here I've got leftover bits and pieces from kits, stickers, little bags. I'm going to kind of like go through all of this individually. I've got some really cute little stencils, got some leftover pens. I try and keep a few leftover bits from the kits. Just in case I need to make up any more, but I have got about 4 or 5 spare, so I might not even do that in this instance. And then these boxes, these were all from old Starbucks mugs, but these are so good when I'm preparing for kits, when I'm making them. I've got some stickers here. These are all ready for next month's kit, so I can pop those in my sticker drawer. I have a drawer just for stickers, like rolled stickers that I use on the business, so not little ones that I use in my planners, but actually separate for the business. So I will put those in there. Despite being messy, I still try and stay really organised.
What a wasted time. Should have been here on the outside, read the signs. Used to call you mine. Gave you my best, but I don't need one more try. 'Cause baby, I'm all out of hope. Could I find it when I go? Think we're only here to stay alive now. Funny, we ran out of kicks. Now you only make me sick. Think we're only here to stay alive now. 'Cause I know what a waste, what a crime, what a time, and I should go. So I take what I can and I toss it in the car. Drive away down the highway, I can't stay. 'Cause I know that all I know, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Right, I have put a load of my stock. I've got these boxes here that I keep in a cupboard in the other room, and it's got like just leftover bits and pieces. I've got like the treat bags, I've got bits and pieces from the kit, so I've just filled up these. I'm going to go and stick them in there, and I think I'm going to call it a day in here today. It's 4:45. I am so tired and I'm not enjoying it today, and I want the job done, but I think it would be more beneficial if I just do it tomorrow when I'm feeling in a better frame of mind. Plus I want to get some dinner ready. I've got a work call and I've got a Zoom call for my Patreon tonight as well. So, and I haven't really got that much time. I've got this left. So actually, all things considered, that's stock for 2 months worth of upcoming kits, so there's nothing I can do about that. These are empty boxes with some washi tape popped in them. Oh, and I've got a few bits and pieces I need to go through there. That's a birthday gift for a friend, which I should be dealing with this weekend. And this is all leftover bits from kits, which I do need to go through, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Do you find that too? If you're not in the right frame of mind for doing a job, it doesn't get done properly. And I love doing this room usually, and I want to enjoy it. So I think I'm going to come back in here tomorrow. Maybe I've probably only got maybe another hour or so, and then I'm done. But I think I need to go and make some dinner. So day 3 of doing this room. Obviously I haven't done it in 3 whole days. I've just taken a few bits and sort of time through it over the 3 days. My job today is going to go through those boxes and try and get rid of stuff. I think I was actually scrapbooking last night. No, I wasn't. I was journaling last night on Patreon with my Patreon group, and I pulled out some bits and pieces from some stuff I was using that I'm not going to use. I think I'm just going to have a bag of donate and go through things, and I think I'm going to go through it that way because it's a lot of stuff down here that I'm not going to use, and I'd rather have the space, I think, because I am struggling in this space, to be honest with you. So I think I'm going to go through and like stencils, anything like that, I'm going to put in a pile because they're all bits that I can put in like discounted kits. Anything like this from kits I'm going to keep just in case. I've had it before where I've sold out of everything, but then I've really needed a spare one, so I've been thankful that I've had some spares. Anything like little tags, I think I'm just going to put them in donate, and we're going to get rid of a whole load of stuff. Oh, and I've also got a little unboxing to do. I've had a delivery of some bits and pieces as well, so I'm going to show you that as well. Before I finish up here, I've got all these stickers here. It's not a great time to donate to school teachers at the moment, is it? I'm just thinking about that. I'm a couple of weeks late because they don't want it kicking around their house all summer. Have a think about that. Maybe I can just put a box together and give it to her to go back in September. I might do that. This is my favourite way to sort through things, especially when you've got a lot of things. Just sit there on the floor and then put things into piles around me. So I'm putting things like, if I could immediately put them in the correct place, like then I put a tag in a box, I did. But then this is going to go in my junk box. This is some vellum, so I'm going to pop that up there. But then also if I've got bits that are stock, then that can go in my stock box. For example, all the treat bags go in the same one. The tissue paper I will end up using. I use that if I'm wrapping gifts and things like that. So that will go in the cupboard on the stairs. All my gift empty paper bags, tissue paper, all that kind of thing lives in that cupboard. These are treat bags left over from my kits. I've got stickers here as well, loads and loads of stickers I end up finding that need to be photographed to go on the website, so that's all going in a pile. So I'm just creating lots and lots of piles around me, and then that way when I'm done here I can then just put each pile away at a time. I'm creating quite a decent donate pile as well. I've got so many bits and pieces in here that I don't need to keep, and I have got like envelopes. If I find the odd envelope in here, that's going in the donate pile. I have got a ridiculous amount of envelopes. They all come from when I had my wedding business. I had loads of things like card blanks that I used to make into wedding invitations, and also envelopes, and I've always kept them because I always use them. I make my own greetings cards, so it makes sense to keep them and use them rather than have to buy new. So every now and then I find one that's like a little stray, maybe that I've pulled out a few to make and I maybe have a spare. So I'll pop that in the donate pile now because I'm sure a bunch of kids will have a lot of fun with this. I have emptied the 2 boxes. Let's pop those there. A lot of this can go into its homes. I've got stock. I've got like empty paper bags which belong in the cupboard. I've got stock that can go away. These are more of the stickers that I was telling you about that need to go on my website. Ephemera there, more stickers. But then I've also got, this is my donate pile here. I've actually finished this room. I'm so happy. Before I show you around, I'm going to show you, I've just opened up this box that had come, and I'm going to show you what I've got here. I do some monthly work for Paper Maze, so this is an ad gifted. I get to go on the website, choose what I want, and then create with it in the month. So this is what I am going to be creating with this coming week. I'll show you what I've picked. So I always like to choose, when I'm choosing for myself, I like to choose some really nice papers that I know are vibrant and really fun to play with. I like stickers, I like alphabet stickers, and I love bits and pieces and ephemera, all that kind of thing. So I'll show you the papers first. I have gone with Pretty Little Studio, one of my favourites. Some of these are actually one-sided, which makes a change, but it did work out slightly cheaper. So I'll leave a link down below so you can have a look. And I have chosen these with in mind for my Germany journal. So I want to get that started. I've actually gone with a Christmas collection because I wanted the forest things. So bear that in mind. If you've got like a camping trip coming up or something like that, have a little think and maybe have a look at some of the Christmassy things, because that's when you have a lot of foresty type things. Like, look at the colours there. Isn't that cool? And again, this one, that is just so perfect for the mountains, for our mountain trip. This one as well. I felt very inspired seeing this one here. And this one here as well, with all the little hearts. And then I chose some little cutter parts. So I've got these from Pretty Little Studio as well, which I really like. And then I've got some stickers as well. I've got loads of little word stickers. These ones are really sweet, sun-kissed. And then I got some green alphabet stickers as well. So that's what I'm going to be playing with. And I really want to set up my Germany journal. And I've decided I am going to use my Snow White journal. I've decided to go with that. Just all the houses around us were just so perfect for this journal. So that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to leave this out actually, because that will be my next project, I think. I'm very excited to make that. So look out for that hopefully in the next few days. I'm going to pop all that in the box to keep it together. I think this is going to be a fun one. Right, I'm now going to show you what I have been working on. It looks so much better in here. Are you ready to see the transformation? Ta-da! Nothing on the ground. This is always my problem area here. Nothing on the surfaces. Doesn't that look better? So much better. I've got this out here. That's the page I'm in the middle of working in, so I want to continue with that today. Tidy floor and clean floor. It looks so much better. Everything has gone away that was down here. But to show you I'm not cheating, I'll show you on the landing as well. So this is it. I have got my box for donating, my bin, and this is actually going to go in the cupboard here next to where I work. So that's it. Everything else that was on here has been cleaned away. I am really pleased with myself. It just gives me such the feeling of wanting to create when it's like this. It really does. I got rid of a whole load of stuff yesterday as well. A whole bin load went yesterday as well. So I'm actually pleased. I have got rid of a lot of stuff. I've got a good amount of stuff to donate as well. I will keep that over the summer, and I'll try and add to that as well actually, so that when it comes to the start of September, I can go to my teacher neighbour and give her a box of goodies, because I did that last time as well. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's inspired you to give your crafty space a go. I do want to bring a computer up here, so I do still want to work in here. I just haven't felt like doing it this week, but that was going to be my challenge as well, to sort out my desk, because I've got a lot of stuff on here that I don't actually need, but I don't have a computer up here, and I want one to go there. Maybe I need some shelving on the wall there. Maybe that would help. It's a fake wall though, and it kind of puts aid off putting anything on there, but it would really help me to have something up there. So have you got fake walls in your house, and have you got shelves? Any advice, I would really appreciate it. Any desk sort of storage ideas, anything like that, I am always very open to. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this tidy with me, and I look forward to seeing you in a new video on Sunday. Take care, have a great weekend. Bye.